Hello everybody, hope you're all well. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm back with a really exciting one today because I have got a bumper car boot sale haul for you today. Recently we've done some challenges where we've done the £5 challenge, the £10 challenge. My budget has been restricted. Today I didn't have a budget. I didn't have a set amount of money. I have been to the boot sale and I just thought I would buy whatever I fancied and share it all with you, and I have not been disappointed. I have got so many bargains to share with you. I've got some incredible bits of homeware, I've got some books, I've got some nice bits for the bathroom, I've got some technology, I've got some makeup, I've got so many bits to share with you. So yes, it's going to be a good one. If you're a fan of the car boot sales, I think you will not be disappointed by this haul. It's the bank holiday weekend, so the car boot sale was absolutely heaving. It was a beautiful hot sunny day, and they were also celebrating their 5th birthday as well, so it was good vibes all round. Loads of stalls, loads of sellers, loads of people buying, and yeah, I managed to get some things for some really good prices. I think I spent £25 in total. We'll add it up as I show you all the bits that I picked up. I think this is probably my best car boot sale haul for a very long time, so I'm very excited to show you all the bits. So make sure you've got yourself a nice drink on the go. I've got myself a cheeky Diet Coke because it is a boiling hot day. I'm just gonna crack this open, have a quick sip. Yeah, I thought we'd film up in the loft today because I've got a new gadget up here to introduce you to as well. Pumpkin and Mittens are up here with me just chilling out. We have Mittens over on the hampers there. She really loves just relaxing on the hampers, which I'm using as storage baskets up here in the loft. And I have Pumpkin down here on the carpet next to me, and the kittens absolutely love it up here in the loft. The only thing with them being up here is sometimes if I'm working down in the office or in the living room, this is like 2 stories up from there, so sometimes I'll hear them tearing around or I'll hear something fall over and I'll have to go running up to see what it is that they are up to. So I wanted to install a security camera up here so I can keep an eye on them when I'm downstairs, see what they're up to up here, and also when I'm out and about. I'm really excited to be working with IMO on today's video. I have the IMO Cell Go. This is a battery powered security camera. I'll just show you the camera itself so you can get an idea of how cute it looks. So it's really quick and easy to install. Literally after a click, it is done, and it has a really long battery life too, which is really handy for me because I'm somebody that doesn't always get around to charging up my various devices and gadgets. The battery life on this actually lasts up to 120 days per charge. It's a 3 megapixel camera, so the footage is in 2K, capturing all the crisp detail that you need. Even at night time, I love to see the kittens sleeping on the sofa, and I can check the footage on the camera on my phone at any time, which is really handy for when I'm downstairs or for when I'm out and about. One of the features that I love is the 2-way talk function. So you can press and hold the microphone on the app and then you can talk through the camera via voice intercom into the room. There's also a customizable detection zone, so you can literally draw on an area that you want to be notified when there is movement. So you can see me here vlogging away. You can also see all the mess in front of me. These are all the bits from the car boot sale that I'm about to show you, but I want to customize the sofa, so I will be notified if there's any movement there. So if Pumpkin and Mittens jump up onto the sofa behind me, I will be notified of that. It also works with AI human detection with 99% accuracy. So if you want to put this camera outside, it's fully weatherproof, and it also won't be constantly detecting things like moving branches or animals. Often here in London we are greeted by foxes in our gardens, and you can set up your alerts so that it will notify you when it detects someone. In terms of storage, it has 4GB built in, so you can use it without Wi-Fi, and it also comes with 1 year of free cloud storage. As a YouTuber, one feature that I love with this camera is that you can also use it as a vlog camera. You can set it into vlog mode and capture some memories, and with it being fully weatherproof, I was thinking this could also make a really good security camera for when you're on your travels. Maybe if you were camping, for example, and you wanted some extra security around your tent. As well as the Selgo IMO have a whole range of battery powered cameras, including the Cell 3C, which is perfect for outdoor areas like gardens and garages, and also the Cell PT, which can pan and tilt to get a wider range of your garden, and that one's really good at tracking people and cars particularly, so that's a really good one to get if you live on a busy road. I'll leave links to all the products in the description box so you can click through and have a look in more detail and shop them from there today. Okay, so I think it is time to jump into the car boot sale footage, and keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, make a note, maybe even leave me a comment of any items that you spot, any items that you potentially would be haggling for at the boot sale, and I will meet you back here and show you everything that I picked up. Well, the sunshine didn't last that long on this bank holiday weekend because the rain has just started. So you might be able to hear the rain on the roof as we go through all the bits from the car boot sale. So did anything catch your eye? Do let me know in the comments before we jump into the haul. I have Mittens over here climbing around, and I also have Pumpkin just chilling out behind me. Excited to see all of the boot sale bargains. Now, they did have their cat grass, but that was slightly demolished yesterday and that is now out on the roof garden. I have continued to grow the other cat grasses out there. So yeah, I did spend £1 on some new cat grass for them. So where to begin? Well, actually, I feel like I'm sweating a little bit. It is rather warm up here. It is clammy is the word. That is the the vibe here in London when we've got all the clouds overhead and the sun is kind of just behind them and then it's raining a little bit. It's clammy. Is it clammy where you are? I'm gonna start off with, actually let me just bring one of these closer. I've got two new filming lamps. I couldn't nearly speak then, filming lamps. And I bought these at the boot sale because, well, little story time. I saw this load of makeup, and shall I start with the makeup? It's in the same seller. Sometimes I need to go in order in terms of my purchases or I forget all the prices. Let's start with the filming lamps so I can just show you kind of how these work. So I've got both of them set up. It was a 2-set and it's called a video light kit. So yeah, there's 2 of them in here. Each one has kind of like a little thing on it to put your phone into as well, which you can put either way. You can just twist that and then turn it around for vlog style or for Instagram. And yeah, it has 3 different temperatures as well, and also different brightnesses. Sorry, this is very awkward, but I'll just quickly show you the different, wow. So depending on what you're shooting in, whether you want some blue natural light, some warmer light, or what have I got it on now? We've got it on the white light at the moment, just because we've got a lot of natural white light coming in from the Velux windows. I wanted to kind of match to that. Gosh, I feel really sweaty, I do apologise. I've gone very sweaty and clammy. So yeah, I have got 2 big softbox lamps, and they're really good. They do lovely light. I've had them for years and years and years. If you've been here a long time, you might remember when I first bought those. And they've lasted me really well, but the trouble with those is the fabric on them encourages these 2. They absolutely love to go and claw at the fabric, to kind of knock them around, because they end up like really quite big. And yeah, you 2 just think that they're a climbing frame, don't you? So often they will get tipped over. Can you hear that? Why does that sound like a leak? Why is there water coming in somewhere? Oh my goodness, I'm just so paranoid about leaks. Hang on. What is that? You could hear it too, couldn't you, Pumpkin? Sorry about that. I think that was just, you know, when there's like a tiny bit of water in the shower that then suddenly decides to relieve itself. That's what that was. And I suddenly thought, oh, please don't be another leak. Because I've got another whole thing to tell you about the kitchen renovation, but that will be in a home updates vlog coming for you very soon. We won't go there now. I've had a little look on Amazon, and this is, I think, £56 on there, and I got this for £10. I think she said 15 originally, but I was also buying some makeup from her, which I will show you next. So I started looking at the makeup, was kind of debating whether to get that, and then I spotted this as well, so I was talking to her about both things, so she gave me the 2 of them for £15, so yeah, tenner for the lights, which I thought was really, really good. On to the makeup. So first of all, we have this huge makeup case. So it was on the table, opened up like this, and in here was like bits of makeup, which I've actually got all down there, ready to show you. And I spotted, first of all, a couple of the bits of makeup. I wasn't so interested in the container. I was actually looking at the makeup because I have just placed an order for my MAC powder, mineral powder that I use for when I'm filming, for when I'm doing television. It was recommended to me from one of the makeup artists at Packed Lunch. And yeah, I just swear by it. It's just a really nice kind of colour. I use the medium tan. And I'd run out, so I was ordering that from Boots, who currently have a bit of a discount on, so I didn't want to pay full price for my MAC powder because it's £34, so I managed to get it for under 30, I think, from Boots, maybe like 27 or something, so nice little discount there. And they give you free delivery as well if you spend over £25, so that is on its way. But in this container, I spotted this, and I thought, oh, it'll be just my luck to find the exact powder that I've just ordered from Boots, because that is the sort of thing that happens to me all the time. Anyway, I was fiddling around with this, couldn't get the powder to show because it has 2 compartments, which I find very confusing. I think this is where the brush is kept. So I was fiddling with that, asking her for prices of the makeup. Now the makeup in there, we've got a lot to get through, but I'm going to show you all of it because I feel like you're going to be interested. And also I bought this basket, which I will show you shortly. I was asking for the prices of the makeup, and she was saying, oh, I just want to get rid of all of it. Ideally just get rid of the whole box. You can have the whole box and all the bits in it for a tenner. And I had a little look, and I thought, well, I don't know, it's lots of like eyeshadow palettes, brushes, things that I wouldn't really use. I wouldn't use brushes like this, etc. So I wasn't sure. And then I was faffing with that, having a look, and then I found this one as well. Now this is a lovely bronzer. This is, how do we pronounce this? Guerlain? Guerlain? I'm not sure. But I've used a product from them. It was like a skin tint, and it was so nice. I think I got it in TK Maxx, and it was like a tan facial tint. And what I remember about this particular product, it was really nice for the summer, and it smelled really good. And I've given this a little sniff, and this smells really good too. So if you've got this bronzer, you'll know what I'm talking about. Just smells really nice. Now this has been used, and I think the MAC has been used, although it is very hard to see, because when I did finally manage to get the powder out, this is basically like a, what do we even call that? I don't know, it'll do me, that will do a bit of anti-shine. So I wasn't sure, with obviously the makeup being used, I was faffing around, and then she said you can have the whole lot for a £5 if you want to, so I thought, yes, let's do it. I feel like a beauty YouTuber. So in a minute we're going to go through all those palettes, and I feel like it's a real throwback, because I feel like I recognise some of these from watching YouTubers years ago. So you can let me know in the comments if you recognise any of these bits. Oh, can you hear the rain? It's coming down quite heavy now. So yes, I got the makeup case, which I'm actually going to use to store some other things in. I wouldn't use this to store makeup in because I only have like a very small amount of makeup that comes in like a little travel pouch filming with me, but this I thought could be really good for organising maybe craft supplies or stationery, that sort of thing, with all these different layers that comes up. And these cases on their own are quite pricey, aren't they? So I thought this was a really good buy. It also comes with a couple of keys, so I can lock the contents of that away, and also it has the handle, so it's nice to kind of slide either under a bed or into a cupboard and tuck that all away. So yeah, really happy with the case. Now let me change the battery and we'll whiz through all the makeup. I know, it's a hard life, isn't it, Mittens, putting up with me filming these videos. I'll be quiet soon so you can just chill. They are loving this couch, by the way, that was featured in my cat gadget review. They're not loving this so much, I have to say. But they do kind of, Mittens likes to lie in it and curl up kind of beside it, so they like the feel of it, but they just don't really play with it. And yeah, they're loving the chaise or the sofa, and they take turns with it. It was Pumpkin that had claimed this, but Mittens seems to have started to really enjoy it. They love to stretch out on here, and they also like to claw the arms a little bit. But they're allowed to claw this sofa. This is one sofa that they can claw in the home. Oh, you're off to sleepies. Pumpkin has claimed the main sofa, so he's just chilling up here. Right, let's get this battery changed. I'll show you all the makeup. And we are back. Aeroplane is flying over. I wonder if they're off somewhere hot and sunny. I've been really craving summer holidays recently. As in, I'm just thinking about hot sunny beaches. You know, the kind of beaches where there's not really anything there, maybe like a very small beach cafe or a little restaurant, and that's it, and you spend the whole day at the beach. That's what I'm craving. I don't know why, but I just keep thinking about that at the moment. See, I wonder if they are off somewhere like that. Right, let's whiz through this makeup. So, first things first, yeah, the two that I've just shown you. So yeah, we have the MAC Studio Fix. I think I will keep this one, and I'm going to sanitize it. I've looked it up online, and you can spray it with like alcohol. I think maybe even vodka would probably do the trick if you just get like a mister. Wasn't sure about using used makeup. I feel like if I can get that top layer kind of off, maybe I'll just give it like a wipe and then sanitize it, like spritz it with alcohol. I mean, makeup artists use the same makeup on multiple people, don't they? Obviously they do wash their brushes, but you know, on busy days in television, I'll see them going around with the same brush and same powder and whacking it on everybody. Is that kind of the same? I'm not sure. I know in terms of sell-by dates, I thought this was really interesting. Now, a lot of makeup will have the little 12 months, 6 months on the back, but when it's powder, I did some research on this, and powder is a lot less likely to be getting bacteria in it. You know, liquid things like liquid foundations, lipsticks, lip gloss, concealers, that sort of thing. When it's liquid, that's when it's more susceptible to like bacteria growing. But when something's a powder, it can last for years and years and years. So it's a little bit of a swizz when I think makeup brands are saying that you need to throw away your makeup when it's got the 6 month or the 12 months on it if it's powder. I think personally, I'm pretty sure that when I bought my MAC bronzer, it wasn't sealed in plastic or anything. It's not like it has, you know, like a coffee lid seal or, you know, a yogurt pot seal or anything like that, or it's wrapped in plastic. So how does that shelf life work if, you know, it's the same? Do you know what I mean? Like, it could have been on the shelf for 6 months before you got it, and then it's 6 months to use it. So I don't really go by those 6 and 12 months. Maybe more so with things like liquid or skincare products, maybe things that can go off. And I think also with things that are you know, made with a lot of natural ingredients. Anyway, I'm bending your ear off, but I think I am going to remove this top layer, give this a little spritz with some alcohol. I might get some use out of this. So if you do see me on the next season of Sort Your Life Out with a rash on my face, you know what's happened. We also have the terracotta bronzer as well. This is £47 when I looked up the price of this, and this is probably like 30 odd. Anyway, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, and if any of you are makeup artists, do let me know what you think about using these powders. Also, we have all these eye palettes. So these aren't things that I can use, but I'm going to see if any of my friends want these, and if not, I will just pass them on. They're the sort of things that always are for sale at the car boot sales. I always see makeup that has been used a little bit for sale, and people do tend to buy it. So potentially, if friends don't want these bits, I can just job lot it. Maybe I'll do a boot sale myself soon. That has been requested, so maybe we'll do that. I feel like I've probably got enough bits that I could have a little stall down at the booty. So yeah, we have the Revlon palette here. Lots of pretty colours in there. I mean, often with these sets as well, somebody will just have like a few favourite colours, won't they? And they won't have used certain ones. Pumpkin is now getting in amongst all the makeup. We have another, did I just say Revlon? Revolution London, I do apologise. The same here, this is a blush palette. Then we have NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. I had a quick Google of these because I wasn't sure if these are like expensive ones or not. I think this one's slightly more kind of, you know, like chemist, drugstore price point. And then we have, oh, this one, look at this. This is Zoella Times Colourpop Brunch Date. I thought this one might be a bit of a throwback, and some of you might recognise this. And I like the names of all the, what do you call them? The colours in this. So we have Champagne Toast, Pancakes Please, make me really hungry, French Toast, Skinny Latte, Cinnamon Sugar, Mimosa, Extra Slice, Brunch Club, Americano, Sunny Side Up, Sunday Fun Day, and Maple Syrup. And look at that for a colour. How 80s is that? This one's been well used. Well, Skinny Latte has. Someone's really been digging away at the Skinny Latte in that palette. So yeah, there's that. And we also have, I feel like this one is another throwback. I definitely remember seeing these palettes being talked about years ago, I'm sure. They're called Too Faced. And this one is Too Faced Then and Now palette. And this is all eyeshadows as well. I've had a little look at this, and basically this line here says circa 1998, so you've got all the different colours here, and then the original 10, and then you've got the originals reinvented circa, oh yeah, 2018. So that is probably, woo, why that is familiar. I've probably seen somebody review this online, and there we go. So yeah, you've got the original colours there, and then the reinvented versions. It's quite fun, isn't it? This is one that I think would have been really good for Eurovision, that colour there. How Eurovision is that? If you did miss that vlog, and also this purple too. Yeah, me and Kate could have had fun with this for Eurovision. Put a bit of purple sparkle on. It says on the mirror here, celebrating 20 years of being fabulous. We have a couple more. We have a Max Factor one, a NYX Love in Rio one with some pink and purple. We have a NYX, what are you? This is a matte eyeshadow, just like a brownie red colour. We have a Revolution Gel eyeliner, an Anastasia Brow Powder Duo. Is Anastasia an expensive one, or is that like a more high street one? I haven't heard of that either. There we go, someone's enjoyed that darker brown there, haven't they? An NYX Radiant Glow Concealer, NYX Lip Liner, so I'm presuming that you could just sharpen that down and it would be fine. And then we also have a NYX Ultimate Pen Longwear Eyeliner. And then a load of brushes, which I have washed. And yeah, these aren't ones that I would particularly use. Maybe I'd use that one for powder. Do you put these in the washing machine? I feel like I've seen people put them in a pillowcase and then put them on a gentle cycle, or is that excessive and will all the bristles fall out? Let me know. But there's a few others in here. Most of these are NYX, and then we've got a Lamora. I haven't heard of that, but do let me know if that's any good. And then we've got, yeah, most of these are Lamora actually. We've got detailed pencil, blending brush, small shader, angled shader. We've got a Kiko one here. Do let me know what's decent. I mean, the other thing I could use these for, which Dainty Diaries likes to use them for, is bit of detail work on any DIY, so I could actually use them as paintbrushes. And also I will put one aside to go with the kittens grooming box, because they love a gentle brush, and I do have a couple of brushes and they just like that on their face and around their whiskers, and yeah, they just seem to really like it behind their ears. So I might keep one like that, or maybe the larger one, just use it for pumpkin and mittens. And we've got this little brush. I feel like that might have come with the Mac. Did that go in there? I'm not sure. I wouldn't use this though. I feel like that's just too little and too scrubby. And then we have this Givenchy lipstick. How nice is that packaging? There we go. That's all the makeup bits. I hope you enjoyed that little trip down memory lane, if some of you recognise some of these older palettes. And yeah, I'm just delighted with this for a £5, and also with my MAC Studio Fix powder, providing that I don't end up with a rash. And then moving on to the huge basket that I put all the makeup into. So this was £2, and I bought this from some sellers that I've met before actually. I bought, what did I buy from them? I bought some faux flowers, and I've still got them. I've got some like faux hydrangeas in the bathroom that I got from them, and I really love them. And I also picked up a crystal from them as well, so I'll show you that too. So yeah, this was labelled up as £2, which I thought was a good price for that, and it's really big, and I feel like this would be quite good for kind of summer entertaining. You could actually maybe take this out onto an outdoor table and fill it up with maybe some like fruits, or you know, just arrange things in it, or even just bring like other bowls out on that, kind of use it like a big tray. But also I thought pumpkin and mittens will probably really like sleeping in this with the shape and the size of it. You know, when you see those influencers like going to Bali and they have like a floating breakfast, it's giving that. So like I could just put a load of croissants and random bits of melon. And also from those sellers I bought this beautiful crystal, and this was £2 as well. They were selling quite a few crystals, and they had loads of them for £2. I think this was the largest one that they were selling for £2. And I know lots of you said with the previous crystals that I bought that I need to wash them and put them onto the window to either soak up the sunlight or the moonlight. I think you can do both, can't you? So yeah, I'm gonna get into my crystals and we're gonna get all the good energy. I'm gonna pop that in there for now. There we go. So yeah, I will give my crystals a good wash and let them soak up all that sun and moonlight. Next up, I picked up a candle. This was £1. I haven't heard of this make, but I really liked the packaging on here. And it says Air de Provence aromatic candle with pure natural plant extracts by Luxury Living. And yeah, it smells nice. It doesn't smell of any particular fragrance that I'm familiar with. I feel like it'll be quite a nice one to burn though. I do like the container with the glass lid. So yeah, that was £1. And also from the same seller who sold me this, I bought this Soap and Glory Calm One, Calm All Softening Bubble Bath. I love Soap and Glory stuff. I don't buy it very often. Sometimes around Christmas time they have like a bumper set with loads of stuff in it. I've featured it loads of times as a good bargain, but it has loads of bits in it that I wouldn't really use. So it's nice if I just find the bubble bath or the shower gel, because that's really the stuff that I really like. And gosh, that smells good. I love the smell of this stuff. I feel like you can't beat it. I feel like there's a knockoff version, isn't there? But it's nowhere near as nice. I really like the smell of that. I shall enjoy using that. It says with lemon balm, mallow extracts and built-in conditioning properties to soothe while you... Oh, while they... To soothe you while... To soothe you while they soothe you. Oh. To smooth you while they soothe you. I feel like I can't see the print. It's so small. Rose and bergamot. There we go, their signature fragrance. Yeah, this smells stunning. I really like the smell of that. Big fan. So yeah, very pleased with that for £1. I had a quick look and that is still available in Boots, and I think it's £7 for that, so a real bargain there. I also picked up another Apple product. I like to keep my eye out for my Apple bits and pieces. Now these are the ones with the simple like headphone jack, old school. You could put that in a Walkman probably. I use that for my laptop. It's still got the old headphone jack, like not the fancy new one, if that makes sense. So they're perfect, and they were... Got them for £2. They wanted 3, but I offered 2, which they accepted. And then we have this book, which was £1. The seller was selling all of their books for £1 each, and I couldn't resist this because it looks just like pumpkin on the front there. And this is called Cat Stories, Every Man's Pocket Classics. There's a few stories within there all about cats. Some of them are about people and their cats, and some of them are about cats and their people. I feel like if we were going to do a story about Pumpkin and Mittens, they would definitely be cats and their people. Because that is how it works around here. So yeah, those are all the bits that I got from the boot sale. I forgot to add them up as I went along there, but I'm pretty sure I spent £25. I spent £10 for the video lights, £5 for the makeup case and all of the makeup. Do let me know your favourite item in the comments. Do let me know any tips for the makeup. Do you recognise those palettes? Let me know any tips for the crystals. What shall I do with this? So this was £2. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We've lost the lights again. 22. Huh? I thought I spent 25. Have I forgotten something? Oh. 24? That was £2. Oh, and the cat grass. There we go, £25 boot sale haul. Yeah, let me know which item was your favourite, the best bargain. Any tips for any of these bits are all welcome down in the comments. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do give it a thumbs up. Do subscribe if you're new here and you haven't subscribed already. I post weekly videos, usually on Wednesday evenings and always on a Sunday morning at 8 AM for you UK time. And you can always catch me over on Instagram and TikTok as well. I'm Mr. Carrington over there. Have a lovely rest of your day or evening, whatever it is that you're up to. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.